is the FHO Live Podcast, where the truth will be told. We promise you that.
All right, man, what it do, man? What it do? We here in Memphis, man, live out here at the day party, man, for Pound MC. And I was able to grab my man, one of the legends here on the Black Bike set, one of the greats, my man Juice. I'm going to let him introduce himself and let him tell you about what it is to be a founder, man. I think a lot of people would like to hear what it is to be a founder. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, round of applause for my man. Oh, I'm sorry. Which one of these? Sorry, there you go. Right there. Round of applause for my man Juice. All right, man, so tell him who you is, where you from.
Yo, it's your boy Juice, Next Level MC. Hails from Chicago, but I'm all over.
So Next Level originated in Chicago? That's where the mother chapter is?
Yes, sir.
So in Chicago, here it is. You sitting there. Were you in the previous motorcycle club? Or?
No, sir.
So you sitting there first time and just said, you know what, man? It's time for me, you know. How did it happen, man?
Now, a lot of people know my story, man. My dad was a biker. You know
Okay.
what I mean? On the set. And I kind of grew up on the set. And, you know, fell in love with motorcycles at an early age.
Okay.
So, you know, it was always in my blood. So when I went out on the set with my dad, you know, I used to win bike shows and shit like that.
So were you on the set with your dad at one point?
No.
Okay.
No. My dad passed in 01.
Okay.
But again, I've been on the set.
Watching
since I was
him on this,
seven-
basically,
right,
yeah.
7 years old. Right. But yeah, man. But by the time I started Next Level, he had already passed and gone.
Okay.
But you know, to create something, first of all, you gotta have a passion for it, right?
Yeah.
You know, part two to that is that you gotta have the will and determination to, you know, and the stick-to-itiveness to push through all odds that, you know, may come against you. You know, if you believe in something,
Okay.
you're gonna follow through with it.
So you sit at home and you say, man, this is what we finna do.
Nah, it's a lot of whackness on the bike set.
It
I'm a
was,
fly nigga, man.
okay. So you felt like it wasn't nothing fly on the bike set.
Yeah, you know, I can't say that it wasn't fly because in the 90s and 2000s, you know, that's subjective. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what's fly now ain't necessarily fly then.
Yeah, that's some old shit.
So yeah, you know what I mean. So you know,
But when you were sitting there, it wasn't nothing fly. It wasn't nothing fly up here.
fly for that time, I guess, right?
Okay. So
that makes sense.
how did you come up with the name Next Level? Was it
I
four
never
or five
wanted to be
different
average.
names?
Yeah, never wanted to be average, man. You know what I mean? So
So it was always just Next Level.
yeah.
So that was the first
but
name
it's
you
always
came
the
up
Next
with.
level. There was a couple of names I tossed around. You know what I mean? It took 2 years before we even came out for me to, you know, solidify everything.
Okay.
You know, especially on our set in Chicago, because you know we got a lot of segregation and dominance and things of that nature. But
Yeah.
you know, once we came out, we hit the ground running, man. I had a blueprint and a plan.
So one of the things, I think you just mentioned that with the segregation, one of the things that deter a lot of people from motorcycling or even want to get started to create a club is the segregation, man. How do you overcome that?
That's an uphill battle. It's to this day still
Yeah.
going on. You know what I mean? We've been almost 20 years in the game, and it's still gonna be. You still gonna see segregation. One thing you gotta learn is that every region is different. So what works in one region may not work in another region.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it might be a good mix in your home area, but you go somewhere else where it's very segregated. You know what I mean?
Is Next Level a national organization now?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, as a founder, watching these other chapters manifest and watching these new people that you don't know, how do you deal with that? How do you know, because you know where we come from, man. If we don't really know you, it's hard to really fuck with you, you know. But then we put on these vests and we kind of gotta.
And that's the difference between us and everybody else.
Yeah.
We know. I know every club brother I have
Okay.
without their vest on.
Wow.
And their real
Imagine that.
name.
Imagine that.
So, you know, it's just what it is, man. When I say we Next Level, it's through and through. It's not a facade. It's not, you know, we're gonna do shit that everybody ain't doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just what it is, man. I know people's kids, you know what I mean? People's wives, significant others,
Yeah.
others, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you know, we know our club brothers.
Yeah. What's next for Next Level? What's next for Next Level? What? I know you got. I know.
I'm finna
Listen. Let me
retire,
say. Let me
that's
say this.
what's
Let me say
next.
this. Let me say this. Let me say this. Chicago, I'll fuck with y'all. But them boys down there in Tampa, Yeah. They
moving
put
up.
some on your ass, man.
Oh yeah, they moving up. And
They put some on your ass,
We
man.
like it like that though. It's nothing but sibling rivalry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We want it to be pushed. We want Chicago to be pushed.
Yeah.
You know, we was the first club in the Midwest, and I hats off to Pound for Pound because they doing exactly what we did 15 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of pound for pound, there's some lovely shit they got going on now.
Oh yeah, they got a hell of a weekend.
Yeah, yeah. So
Much respect.
much respect. So what's coming up next? You say you about to retire, huh?
I gotta get out, man. I'm tired. I'm old. I'm old and tired, man. You know what I mean? Been in this shit a long time, man.
Yeah.
I just look young. You know what I'm saying? Young
You just make it
James.
look good, huh?
Yeah, I just look young.
Well, look here, brother. It's always a pleasure to have you, man. It's always a
always,
pleasure
brother.
to watch you do your thing.
Yes, sir.
Real quick before you go, what inspiration should a person take after going down? You went down and had a real serious scare.
I wasn't no scare.
No, okay, but you went down and you had a real serious situation.
Yeah.
How do you recover from that? What was it?
It's a mentality, man. First
Yeah.
thing I tell people is a mentality. And I will share this with you and your viewers, man. Like, health is wealth, man. And I'm
Yeah.
big on health. You know what I mean? Like, I've been big on health for the last 20 years or so.
Yeah.
But the reason why I didn't perish or pass is because I worked out.
Okay.
6 different doctors told me that if I didn't, the trauma alone would have killed me.
Wow.
Alone. I had a helmet on. I had my
Yeah.
gear on. We was on the highway. We was doing what we were supposed to do, but you just never know.
What happens?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So if you hadn't been in the best shape that you could be in, it would have been ugly.
Yeah, if I was, yeah.
Wow. Well, there it is there, man. I hope somebody can understand that health is wealth, man, and health
your
is what
mentality-
saved you, man.
Mentality, man.
Yeah.
If you want to do this bike shit, man, you know, and you go down, you gotta have the mentality to get back up. You know what I mean? And if this is what you want to do, you know, you get your health right first, then you get back on that bike. Because a lot of people bypass the physical aspect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And get their body together because you and I both know, you know, you have to be in a certain shape to ride all these miles.
Period. To get
You know
that
what I mean?
yonder. Yeah.
So, you know, it's mental, but physically too, man. You know, if you don't get proper rest and proper, you know, nutrition, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? It could be all bad for you. So it can't hurt you. You know what
Wow.
I mean?
All right, well, there it is, man. My man Juice, Next Level in the building, national
Yes.
organization.
It's about 100 of us on the ground.
It's a bunch of you. It's a bunch of you motherfuckers. You know, it's a bunch. I ain't gonna fuck it. I ain't gonna even count. I'm just gonna say it's a bunch of motherfuckers.
Oh,
It's a bunch
good,
of
man.
a bunch of you motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, that
If
part,
you could
man.
leave somebody with one thing before you go, what would it be? Life, motorcycling, whatever. What would it be?
Yeah. The greatest human act is to inspire another human.
Wow.
So I'm gonna leave you with that, man.
There it is there. So inspire somebody.
Inspire another human, man. You know what I'm
There it
saying?
is there, man. Well, there it is there, man. It's your boy, Big Cell, FHOH&IC, man. We live all day today, man. Like I told you, the podcast will be coming back to back to back, so stay tuned. So even when you see the live pop up, be like, damn, is this another live? Yes, it's another
Hey,
live, man.
Mr.
So,
FHO, ABCDFG.
live right here, man. Podcasting live on the streets, man. Doing it big, man. I
My nigga.
appreciate you, bro. I love you, sir.
100.
And nothing you can do about it. And let me say this so that y'all don't know. Let me look into the camera. I'm looking straight at you.
Long chairs,
I
man.
fucks with FHO, man.
Yeah.
I fucks with FHO, and I fucks with Next Level. So
Yeah.
there it is, there,
That
man.
part.
Y'all stay tuned, man. We will be back, man, for more, man.
The Chosen.
Yo, testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
That's how I got that heat. Let's go.
Greg Street in the building. I'm riding with my homie Big Cell. FHO Radio, the podcast with the FHO NIC. Big Cell, Lil Debo, aka the Brown Eminem. Coast to coast. On the mics. Fast Harleys only. Get with it.